Truth is, I'm scared, cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know you're better off without me, cause your tears stain eyes make it dark out when you're around me. Like a needle lost in the sand, the ink dried in my hand. It's unthinkable. Like a bird that never learned to fly, I shouldn't ask you to try. It's unthinkable, but loving you was easy. See, when it was just you and me. Since you wanna leave it, then I'll pick up the pieces. Yeah. You said I'm out of second chances, and I know that I'm not perfect, and this probably sounds really selfish, but I hate that I'm not with you. I just wish that I could tell you that my this time is the truth. I lost your trust, I understand, but do I have to be that man? It's unthinkable, but loving you was easy. See, when it was just you and me. Since you wanna leave it, then I'll pick up the pieces. Yeah. Do you think about me? Are you thinking about me? Do you think about me? Are you thinking about me? Do you think about me? Are you thinking about me? Do you think about me? Are you thinking about me? Do you think about me? It was easy. Do you think about me? It was you and me. Do you think about me? Do you think about me? Are you thinking about me?
everybody, and welcome back to the stream, or welcome to a stream. We are back here with some Microsoft Flight Simulator. Once again, doing a stream. Yes, I am wearing my pajamas. I don't care. Don't judge me. But yes, I'm wearing my pajamas. And we're going to get out here tonight and have some fun doing a stream with some Microsoft Flight Sim. It has been a while since I've done a stream of this caliber, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, and I apologize for the delay in not streaming. I do apologize for that. Things have just, taken off with work and my country fire service commitments and that sort of stuff. So in general, it's kind of just, it's been slow with the whole process of streaming, and I apologize for that. I really do. Hopefully we can get back into the grind of things now and get some streams out every week. That's the objective, is to do that. And yeah, hopefully we can get things rolling as they used to be. For some reason though, I don't know what's going on, but my stream is lagging, and I don't know why that's the case. I'm trying to fix my camera up here so it's not, there's not that many problems. I'm doing the best I can, chat, to fix this situation here that we had last stream. I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to have to deal with it until we get a new PC. At the end of the day, this computer is about to blow up. There's a few things I want to cover before we go ahead and get started. First and foremost, welcome back. Thank you. I'm back now, doing some streaming, which is good. There's a couple of things I want to go over. First and foremost, we are in Microsoft Flight Sim. Everything is updated to some certain degree as possible. Fenix has come out with the new Fenix A320 update. This is like the latest Fenix you can get, and this includes GSX compatibility. If you don't know what GSX is, basically GSX is a way of integrating your boarding phases, pushbacks, tugs, all of that sort of stuff, and loading the aircraft with fuel and passengers and cargo and stuff. This is all intertwined now in the Fenix A320, which is pretty good when you look at it in that sort of perspective. Now that you can basically load up the aircraft all through the aircraft, rather than having to come up here every time and open this menu up, yada yada yada, press everything individually. It all does it automatically now by just pressing one button, and that's load the aircraft in the EFB on the Fenix A320. Which is pretty cool. We're doing a flight tonight though from Denver to Salt Lake City. That's where we are at the moment. We're in the Denver International Airport. This scenery is not too bad. This is my Denver scenery. It's pretty cool looking when you look at it. I can't complain. Pretty damn good. I'm going to turn off main game purely because I think that's what's drawing a lot of the power at the moment. So we see if this makes a difference in all stream quality. At the end of the day, it's probably not going to do much. It's still encoder overload. I've gone through my settings, chat. I've gone through my settings here to see what I can do to try and fix it. But it's I don't know. My computer is just shitting itself, basically. We're going to hop into the aircraft here. We're in the Fenix A320. And we'll go ahead and get started here. There's a few things I want to cover though. I made a list. So yeah, channel will be resuming with content again. The plan is to try and do some streams with friends and do some joint streams. So we got some unique, different games and that sort of stuff. That's the plan to do, is to add more variety rather than just one game and it gets boring as hell. I'm trying to add some more, trying to expand over the horizons and incorporate new things for you all, so you guys enjoying it, and I am too. That's the whole purpose of it. So that's the thing we're going to try and do, new games and do this with all new people, which is the objective. And yeah, OCIP, obviously there's been no updates on that as of yet. They're still going through the applications and all of that crap, so there's no real concrete news on OCIP at this stage. I think it's best that I'll just won't even talk about it until there's an update on my application and go, yeah, look, I've got I got in, which at this point it's been over a year now since I've applied, and nothing still. So we've been patient with that, and we're waiting for that to happen. Other than that though, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're doing a flight from Denver to Salt Lake City in the A320. We're doing American Airlines, and of course 1835 is the call sign. We are all ready to go. Fuel is loaded, passengers are on board, flight plan is inserted and is up to date. We are pretty much good to rock and roll here. We're using the Pro ATC software, which in actual fact there's going to be a new software coming out purely for Microsoft Flight Sim known as Beyond ATC. So that's going to completely be a new overhaul for like the ATC capability in the future, which is going to be exciting. It's going to take over Pro ATC, because with Pro ATC there's a bit of a performance drop, I think, with it. The Beyond ATC is going to do all new stuff, including injecting AI traffic and doing the whole traffic injector and stuff. Because right now I'm using a different program for that, which is FSLTL. So that is going to be exciting. Enough chit chat. We'll go ahead and get started here, and we'll go and request for pushback.
Ground American 1835. Request startup and pushback.
American 1835. Startup is approved.
Approved. American 1835.
Alrighty, startup and pushback is approved. We'll go ahead and come over here. We're going to go and turn off fuel pumps. Get those turned off. And a beacon light is coming on. By doing that, you can see GSX is taking over everything right now, because this is the latest update, which is pretty cool. So GSX has just taken over the whole pushback phase. You saw they disconnected ground power as well, external power. They've turned that off. I didn't even have to do that. They did it for me.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And she has no face. She looks like a pig. Oh, there she is. Now she's got a face now. That's good. Alrighty, we're departing out of runway 17 and we're arriving to ILS runway 35 right. I think it is, or 35 left. I can't remember off the top of my head here. Top altitude, we're going with 340.
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I could actually check the FMCGU, the FMGC, sorry. That's what I meant to say. Let's have a looky here. Flight plan, departing runway 17, and we are going to be arriving 34 right.
Locking gear.
It's gonna be a good approach, actually. It's pretty much gonna be a straight in approach, which is nice. I'll follow you along. This is the flight plan, and it is practically a full straight in approach into 3-4 right into Salt Lake, which is nice. So we shouldn't have any problems with that at all. They're locking the gears and they're getting ready for pushback. Let's have a look and see which way we need to push back from. I believe runway 17, we are going to come over here and bring up the Denver ground charts here, just so we know precisely which way we're going. Airport information, we're going to save that. We're going to open it up. Now we're here at this stage. Runway 17 will be to our right. So we want to push back facing out Our nose facing to the right, tail to the left. Very good. I'm going to do a quick edit. Pushback. This is a way that we're going to get our aircraft positioned at where we want it. We can probably almost just go straight out here. Go out there like that. Swing this around. I believe that's the taxiway, so I'm going to bring it out here. Move it back here like that. That will do. I'm quite satisfied with that. It's good enough.
Please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay, she just talked multiple times and I don't know what she said. I think does she want the does she want the
Release parking brakes, please.
no, she wants the parking brakes released. We can do that. Releasing the parking brakes.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Roger that. Okay, so due to icing problems, they're waiting for the pushback to be completed before we go ahead and start up the engines. I've never had that happen before. That's a new one to me. That's okay though. What is that marker? Interesting. We're going to come down here. We're going to turn on predictive wind shear, get that on, and get our weather systems up and running here. Get that fired up. APU bleed. We'll turn that on. But yeah, guys, as I said, it's pretty good. We're pretty much going to get back into the grind. I think to get streams up and running again, which I'm excited for. Keen to get things moving. I've just been so flat out with work and volunteering that it just slipped away. And every time I try and stream, something happens or I've got people around the place and I get busy and I get sidetracked and I don't have the time and commitment to do it on that day. So now we've got a bit of time tonight. Lo and behold, here we are streaming. But I definitely need a new computer. She is struggling today, chat. She is struggling today. So due to icing conditions or something, they don't want us to start up the engines yet.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes it.
Unlocking gear.
Strobe lights set to auto. Wing lights we won't worry about just yet. You know what? We'll chuck them on. Who cares? And we are pretty much practically good to go here. We're just waiting for these guys to disconnect and then we'll go ahead and get started. Get our constraints turned on here. Looks like we're going to maintain 10,000 here. We got a few constraints that we got to maintain, so we'll watch that.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Right, we're going to start up engine 1. Condition start, engine 1 startup sequence.
Clear to start engine.
Copy that. We already started doing it anyway before she even told us. We're using the ZFM version of this.
Please observe the cabin crew member.
Ground southwest 5.
Of the Fenix A320.
5. Request startup and pushback.
Southwest 5665. Startup is approved.
Approved.
Just gonna check something.
5665.
Trying to, I might have to change the settings at some point, chat, just to free it up a little bit so it's a little bit better for us.
Ground American 2612. Request startup and pushback.
American 2612. Startup is approved.
Roger. Cleared for
Engine 1
startup,
stabilized,
American
startup engine number 2. We'll go ahead and set flaps as well. Set flaps 2. I believe they said 3. Flaps 3 departure. Let's have a look here what they said. We'll go to the performance page. Flaps 3 down 0.1. Look at that in a second. Waiting for engine number 2 to stabilize. Engine 2 is spooling up.
Inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or neither, into this tube. There is a light and whistle for it.
Engine 2 is spooling up. Engine 2 is available. We'll go ahead and go engine mode to normal. We can turn off the APU blade and we can turn off the APU. And we'll set those lights to taxi. We've got a bit of snow happening, chat.
Ground American 1835. Request taxi.
American 1835. Taxi via Alpha November Kilo Mike 10. Runway
Bit of snow. We're gonna go wing anti-ice on.
Alpha November Kilo Mike 10. Runway 17 right. American 1835.
Now we ask that you direct your attention to the forward part of each cabin.
Ground,
to the TV
Southwest
monitors.
1700. Request startup and pushback.
Southwest 170.
And we're gonna go flight controls.
Approved.
Full left.
Southwest
Neutral.
1700.
Full right. Neutral. Pitch down. Neutral. Pitch up. Neutral. Full left rudder.
373.
Neutral.
Request startup and pushback.
Full right rudder. Neutral.
Startup is approved.
Pitch down 0.1. Trim set. Got a bit of snow. Parking brake release. Starting off with a small brake check. Brake check's good. Water brakes set.
Thank you for your attention.
Transponders armed. Start a little taxi roll here and we'll go ahead and get started. Get to runway 17 right. Gonna bring up the map here just so we know we are facing the right direction. That would be the worst case scenario is we're looking and going, yeah, we're facing the wrong way. But I think we're pretty good here. Oh, I didn't mean to blow the compass there. That was a mistake. Let's get back on track here. Let's bring up the map. There it is. Let's bring it back to me. I think we're facing the wrong way.
Ground 1261.
Let's have a look, yeah.
Start up and push back.
Yeah, we are.
261. Startup is approved.
17 rights behind us.
1261.
I thought we faced the right way, chap. We clearly didn't. We're doing a Yui. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we had that facing the right way. That's contradicting. Oh well. We're gonna get the wipers on slow.
3364. Request start up and push back.
3364.
I've never had rain or snow like this before.
3364.
This is pretty cool. Increase the power a little bit. It's funny how I was talking about us facing the wrong direction, and sure enough, we're facing the wrong direction. We're gonna go ahead and request de-icing service. De-icing vehicles are on their way. Does that mean I can just stay where I am? Oh my god, they're actually coming towards the plane here. Are they coming to us here? Oh my god, they actually are. That is really cool. We didn't even have to move. De-icing vehicles are coming straight to us. Yes, let's go. GSX choice.
Begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%. We'll call you back when ready.
This is cool, chat. So they're actually going ahead and de-icing the aircraft at this stage. They're not even getting us with any of the fluid. But they're trying. They're nowhere even near our aircraft. I love that. I think they're meant to be in front of the wings. Oh well. This is the most interesting de-icing experience I've ever witnessed here at Microsoft Flight Sim.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%. I'm disconnecting. Good day.
Copy that. I'm gonna start accelerating and getting out of here and taking off now. Thanks for your fascinating de-icing service you've just provided to me. Oh, and they've just gone through us. I love that. They've just gone through the aircraft. And disappeared. Realism. 100% right there. Here goes the next one.
Southwest
Poof.
2298. Request startup.
Alright, off to runway 17.
2298. Startup is approved.
Approved. Southwest 2298.
Go ahead and taxi. I might get ourselves some Macca's dessert when we get up in the air, chat. Treat ourselves.
Request startup.
3861.
It's snowing
Startup is approved.
a lot right now.
Startup approved. 3861.
Love a good heavy snow here in Denver. Based on the route that they're taking us, we're pretty much going, I would say, Kilo Mike 10.
3566.
That's just...
Start up and push back. 3566.
I was pretty close. Alpha November, Kilo, Mike 10. Alpha November, where the fuck is that?
Southwest.
Oh yeah, Alpha November,
Start up and push back.
Kilo,
647. Start
Mike 10.
Approved.
Very good.
647.
Looks like I'm gonna have anti-ice on pretty much all flight tonight, just due to the status of snow that we've got here. You might as well be prepared for it. Go ahead and get the terrain radars on. I'll stay right here with you. We got an aircraft coming to land there. Looks really cool. I wonder why my computer is shitting itself, because we got all these traffic coming in.
Southwest 1975. Request startup and push back. Southwest 1975. Startup is approved. Approved. Southwest 1975.
Bravo Sierra, we're not taking that. We're going to Mike 10. We should actually be on Mike. That's okay. We can cross over in a second. Watch out for this little cart here. No one driving it. Got Southwest in front of us.
FedEx 1728 is cleared of the runway. Request
We
taxi
got
to
Frontier as well.
728. Taxi via Mike 4, Mike 5, Lima 1 to parking position 16.
via Mike 4, Mike 5, Lima 1 to parking position.
We're actually on killer anyway, which is
FedEx
good.
172.
Mike 10's coming up here. It's just the second right. Turn off. There's Kilo. There's Mike 10. Approaching Mike 10.
American 1835. Contact tower on 135.3. 135.3. American 1835.
Alright, we're on Mike 10 now. We're coming up to runway 17. Runway, turn the flights on.
Tower 1261. Holding short of runway 08. Request departure.
1261. Line up runway 08.
Lining up runway 08.
Go ahead and turn off phone lights. Getting ready for departure. Takeoff lights set. Those were lights set. Those lights are auto. We are pretty much good to go for departure. We're just gonna get our clearance.
Tower, American 1835. Holding short, runway 17 right. Request departure. American 1835. Hold your position. Hold in our position. American 1835.
Holding position due to, I think, departing aircraft on the runway. I can actually see the map here, and we can confirm that is the case. I think. No, I can't see that being the case at all. There's no planes even coming into land on 17. But we are holding our position. Let's do a checklist, I guess. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Before takeoff checklist. Transponder. Transponder.
Set. Transponder. Oh yeah, shit. We're about to do that, eh? Get that set up here.
Transponder.
Set.
Trim.
Checked for correctness.
Flaps.
Flaps 10.
Speed brake.
Retract.
VOR and ADF pointers.
Set for departure.
Engine instruments.
Check.
Strobe lights.
Strobe lights.
On.
Oh, they're on
Anti-collision
the
lights.
automatic, but we'll turn them on anyway. Lights, anti-collision lights set.
On.
Anti-ice.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Turn the wing ones on. Very good. But now we're just waiting for departure clearance. We might pull up a little bit further here, just get ourselves closer to the runway.
Tower 3861. Holding short of runway 08. Request departure.
American 1835. Line up runway 17 right. Lining up runway 17
Lining up runway 17, right.
American 1835.
Let's do this. I'm gonna turn on the wipers here.
3861. Line up runway 08.
Lining up runway 08. 3861.
1261. Wind 160 at 10. Runway 08. Clearance for takeoff. Good flight.
Runway cleared for takeoff. 1261.
3861. Wind 160 at 10. Runway 08. Clearance for takeoff. Good flight.
Runway 08. Cleared for takeoff. 3861.
American 1835. Wind 160 at 10. Runway 17 right. Clearance for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff. American 1835.
Flex set. Pitch down 5 degrees. Airspeed's alive. Cross check. Continuing. Neutral at 100.
V1.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. V2.
Positive climb.
American
You're up.
1835. Contact departure on 134.85. 134.85. American 1835. Departure of American 1835. Passing 6,500.
Autopilot engaged.
Level 180. American 1835. Turn to heading 180. Climb to flight level 180. Heading 225. Climbing to flight level 180. American 1835. American 1835. Turn right, heading 225. Right turn to heading 225. American 1835.
Wipers off. Very good. Nice turn bank there. We are now where we should be. On our flight path. Looking good. Passing 8,000 feet. Go ahead and disengage. Ground spotters. Dim this down to 2. Going up to
American
8,000.
1835, clear direct to Mike Uniform Golf Bravo Echo intersection. Turn left heading
Up,
to
up.
995.
Good, Mike Uniform Golf Bravo Echo intersection. Left turn to heading to 905. American 1835.
Passing 10, going, we've got an altitude restriction hold 10,000 feet, so we're going to maintain 10,000. And I believe speed constraints as well in place. So we'll just monitor that when we get to M Mike Uniform Golf Bravo Echo. As you can see there, 10,000. And the speed restriction as well, about 250 knots. Coming up to 10,000. Landing lights coming off.
1735, climb and maintain
When we turn the lights off, we can turn off our noticeable lights as well. We'll go ahead and turn the engine anti-ice on as well, due to the fact that we do have ice on out here as well around Denver. We'll keep it on throughout the remainder of the flight this evening. Well, technically this morning. It's morning time here in Denver. Well, I'm Australian, but you know what I mean. Turn off the terrain radars. They can come off here. We can see we've still got constraints till 12,000 feet. So we'll keep monitoring that on our climb out of Denver. Nice departure here. There's not much to see. Pretty dark.
American 1835, climb and maintain flight level 340.
We got a cruise altitude of flight level 340.
American 1835.
Very good. We can go ahead and start our cruise up to 340. I am, however, going to go ahead, order some stuff here. Because I feel like it. Get myself some food here.
American 1835, contact Denver on 125.905.
125.905. American 1835. Denver, American 1835. Passing flight level 180 for flight level 340.
American 1835, identified.
Oops. Still got some constraints here all the way up to Zimmer by the looks of it. That's so unusual. I've never seen constraints all this way. So I got heaps of constraints. We'll turn them off now though. We don't need them on. Very good. Flying up, chat. Just gonna fix up the graphics here. See if that helps a little bit. Still got massive lag, and I think it's just purely because this computer is just old and crippled. And I think all of the above, to be honest with you. But that's okay. It is what it is, unfortunately. These lights are super bright too. It's like blinding.
American 1835, contact Denver Center on 128.65.
128.65.
128.65, American 1835. Denver, American 1835, passing flight level 230 for flight level 340.
American 1835 identified.
Cruising up now, passing 24,000 feet. I forgot to do the clock as well. That's my bad. Sometimes there's things that you forget to do when you're flying. That was one of them.
Denver Center, Giant 7550, at flight level 300. 7550 identified.
We're coming up to Chingy very soon, which will be our almost the point of top of descent there.
Denver Center, United 1685, passing flight level 310 for flight level 250.
United 1685, identified. Descend to flight level 250.
Send to flight level 250, United 1685.
Let's have a look at that route here. Looking pretty good, but practically halfway already. It's crazy. But when you take off, well, maybe not quite halfway, but 3/4 of the way. Not even 3/4 of the way, but not that far. Definitely not that far yet. Still got a bit of time left before we even do anything. What I like to do though is get the arrival information. Get that inserted so that is ready to go. It's good to be prepared as much as possible. Salt Lake City, runway 34 right is what we want. Maybe it was left. I can't remember now. 34 right. It was indeed 34 right. $300 at 5. QNH is 1018. Temperature is 5. $300 at 5. Barrier reference, which we can grab here by going into the Salt Lake City arrival. Leahy. Be in the approach, I reckon. Be on the approach list. ILS runway 34 right. Cat 1 or 3. I don't think it makes much difference. It's just depending on the system of your aircraft, I suppose, in terms of your CATSIG. It's going to be 4325 is the reference. I have a feeling it's going to be the same across. That one's different actually. That's the ILS localizer runway 34 right, but we're going to be using a Cat 2 or Cat 3 SIG, I reckon. So it'll be 4325 for that. Now we'll go 4325 for the barrier reference. Got that in there. Pretty much when we get up to Plague, be 11,000 feet. And then we'll start making our way down. We transition to Plague. Radar fix. Heading of 346. That's your holding by Ogden, which is out here, I believe. That's just like a missed approach fix when you get out here and you start going to a holding phase or something. So Cat 2 ILS. And then Cat 3 ILS. You got your different Cat 6. It's really about the signals. And depending what localizer they've got at that present time, the localizer that we're utilizing. So I'd say this would be a Cat 3 that you'd probably grab onto. Mr. Approach climbed to 9,000 direct to Charlie, Tango Charlie Henry VOR and outbound on that. And hold. We should go into a holding phase. So that's basically what that means. We're going to be, if you have to declare Mr. Approach, you go out here on that point and you can start a holding phase. Mr. Approach fix. That's all that's applying. Which is here. So it's already in the system ready to go if you go into a Mr. Approach phase. In this, you're basically going to go straight into that hold phase. You basically flick that, go hold, and then you start that holding phase. So that's what that implies. So pretty good. We'll continue monitoring the aircraft, keep going, go from there.
American 1835, contact Denver 134.5.
134.5, American 1835. Denver, American 1835, at flight level 340.
American 1835, roger.
But no, so far so good. We're at flight level 340. Turn the seatbelt signs off. Top of descent is at MTU, just after MTU. So we're pretty much going to be at that top of descent very shortly. You're not really in the air for long. You may be in the air at cruise altitude more than, I would say, 10 minutes, 15 if that. And then you come in and start landing.
Maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Giant 7550.
So far, so good. Coming up to EKR transition or waypoint.
Maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Giant 7550.
Looking pretty good. We'll continue on. Everything is looking good in the systems here. I reckon I'm definitely going to invest in a better computer. That's definitely a must.
Denver, Center 1094, passing flight level 340 for flight level 290.
1094. Roger. Descend to flight level 290.
Descending to flight level 290, 1094.
Coming up to EKR now. We got Racer and then MTU on the Leahy 5 arrival into RLS runway 34 right at Salt Lake City International Airport. We're about, I'd say, almost near halfway now of the trip. Majority of this though is going to be pretty much a straight in approach. So yeah, there's not much left into it. The rest of the trip's pretty much going to be us descending.
Descending to flight level 300, Skywest 5340.
Used to. One, two. Night after night, night after night, whoa. Looking pretty good. Continue on as filed. Not much else is going on here. Can't complain, we're just cruising around, maintaining the altitude, heading into Salt Lake. My father went to Salt Lake once. He actually did this flight, like this leg, a long time ago. So, pretty cool. Ugh. Excuse me. Gotta start work tomorrow as well. It's gonna be a long day. This Macca's is taking a while to get here. I had my chow mein earlier, but I'm thinking I might have some nuggets and some chips. The drivers are busier than usual, says here on menu log. Classic. Our drivers are busier than usual. Stay tuned for updates. It's like, no. It's not good enough. I don't want to read that company message. I know exactly what that's going to say. That company message right there will say that we were late. And I'm not going to read it. Let's see where we are at this stage. Race is coming up. We're going to descend shortly. Other than that, we're cruising pretty nicely. Taking longer than usual, these drivers, that's for sure. Cab, what's this flashing out for? Okay, I was fluctuating a little bit there. Let's have a look at everything else. Blades looking good. Engine instruments looking good. Pressure. Electronics are looking good. Hydraulic levels are fine. Fuel wise, we're pretty balanced out across the fuel. Bit more on the right. Right wing a little bit. And the left. Fuel pressures are good. Flight controls are looking fine. Overall, we're looking pretty good for tonight here. Macca's is just taking longer than expected, but that's okay. We'll get our Macca's shortly, chat. The problem about doing nighttime flights is you can't see shit. Look at those stars out there, though. That looks horrible. The graphics, man. I had to go that low that you don't even want to zoom into the clouds or the stars. It just looks pixelated as shit. I wonder if it's worth increasing graphics just a little bit with that. That looks horrible when you zoom in like that on the stars. It's no different when you do it here. That's shocking. Like, say if you want to read like a dial or something, right? You zoom into your dial. It looks shocking, man. I'm gonna have to fix that. That looks... I'm gonna go medium here. That seems to not do much. Why does my sky look crap? What's going on here? Train level of detail. We're up to 70. Ambient occlusion. Terrain shadows. I don't care about that. I want my stars to look good. Volumetric clouds. Quite frankly, whatever. I don't think my stars are meant to look that good. They still look shit. Why do I look so blurry? What is this shit, chat? What is this shit? We can't have blurry stars. It's appalling. It's not good enough. The cabin's not looking good there. For some reason, it keeps fluctuating in the green to the... that's cabin pressure, I think. What that is. still no updates on this food, man. It's saying it's gonna be about 9:45 or 10:05 for like the delivery time. It's like that's bad. I've got no words to describe it other than that's bad. We're about to come past Racer. We've already passed Racer. Never mind. MTU is coming up, which means we're beginning our top of descent momentarily. Got a plane up there. It's funny, I had plans to modify a
American 1835. Contact Salt Lake City on 125.57.
125.57. I did change my pilot's voice before the stream. That clearly didn't work.
American 1835 identified.
Because he's still talking like a UK person. I was going to change it to an Australian.
Maintain present altitude.
Maintain present altitude, American 2195.
So far so good, still continuing as forward. And the driver's been assigned. Look at that, we finally got a driver for my order. Thank fuck. About bloody time. Thank God. Good thing there's no ISIS detected still. I want to see what the temperature is outside. There you go. Negative 53. That can't be right. Negative 26. TAT. I think it's total ambient temperature. And the... They have a meeting. Total air temperature is measured by the means of sensors. That's the total air temperature. Sat. Sat temperature is in aviation terms the outside temperature. The outside temperature is OAT, or static air temperature. Sat refers to the temperature of the air around an aircraft but unaffected by the passage of the aircraft through it. Right. So the static air temperature is negative 53. Total air temperature is negative 26. In other words, it's pretty cold out there. So that you wouldn't want to be sitting out there, that's for sure. You'd freeze to death.
thorns will leave you bleeding. That's why I'm always leaving. Believe me, because you always wanna touch me. My thorns will leave you bleeding.
Coming up to MTU, and then top of the descent's going to be up here momentarily, I think. We should come up with a little arrow. There it is. There's the arrow. That's the top of the descent climb. Top of the descent, where we're going to begin coming into Salt Lake City. 270. I believe they would probably make us go down to let's go down to flight level 250. We'll set up for that. It's in the ball mark roughly as to where they'll probably expect us to go to. We'll get the constraints turned on here too, since I'd imagine doesn't look like we've got that many constraints, but we might as well set it up just as a precaution. Speed error at hacker. Is that so? 205. Thanks for letting us know that the speed error. Quite frankly, that doesn't faze me. Or should, as a pilot. Should faze us, but I don't know. Orders coming earlier. It's a good thing.
Southwest 1841 identified. Climb to flight level 360.
Drivers at the restaurant. Me and you, what is do between me and you? Between me and you. Going down to 230. Starting our descent now in Salt Lake. Turn on touring radars. We'll go ahead and ground spoilers. Coming in now.
Salt Lake City Center, Giant 7550 at flight level 300.
7550 identified.
Set auto brake to medium. Landing systems on. By diesel, we want to be at flight level 27. So we're pretty much going well with our flight, with our distance at the moment. We're probably descending a bit too fast, I think.
American 1835, descent to 1.
Going to 6,000 feet. 30.29er.
6,000 altimeter, 30.29er. American 1835.
Put that in the flight plan though. Looking good. Spain, we're going to be at 20,000 feet. Lee here about 17,000 feet. So we're pretty much smack on the money where we need to be at this stage. We'll continue to gradually descend now. We got that. We can see our altitude restrictions: 12,000 feet, 11,000, and then straight into the arrival. We're looking pretty good there with altitude and all of that. We don't want to suddenly come down too fast and descend too early and potentially risk going into terrain. So right now we're just going to keep descending as we are. We don't want to be coming over mountains or anything like that. You can see everything now on the map here. On the terrain radar, it's all green. That's what we kind of want. We don't want it big red or orange. That means we're pretty low. So what it's showing us right now is pretty good. And our order's on its way. Coming down to 21,000 feet.
American 1835. Descent to 12,000 altimeter 30.2.
Going down to 12,000.
Descend into 12,000 altimeter 30.29. American 1835.
Don't know if anti-ice for the engines though. As we're coming to land, we don't want those to be interfering with us, so. Coming down to 18,000 feet, we can go ahead and set the QNH to 3029. Looking good so far. So cool seeing those city lights out there. Go ahead and set the approach phase at 1.
35. Expect ILS at approach runway 34 right. Transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo.
Expect ILS approach, runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo, American 1835.
Very good. Coming in. Classic song. Descending to 5th, going past 15,000 now.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you got them tight, you in love with being modest. You don't know body giving shimmer views. I'm just saying I'm amused. You ain't even flashing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you ain't proof. But you ain't even flashing. And you ain't gotta try to run. Number one fan inside your blood. Got me think about it side them once. Words got deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper. You with a big stepper who chasing the cheddar. All of these women, they not on your level.
American 1835. Contact Salt Lake City. Approach 135.52.
135.52, American 1835. Approach control, American 1835. Passing 13,000 for 12,000.
American 1835. Expect ILS approach runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo.
Expect ILS approach, runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo, American 1835.
Alrighty. Coming up to 12,000 feet now. I don't know if they told us to descend any further. No, they haven't yet. Descend to 12,000. So we're at 12,000 now. From here, it should all be just the gradual descent down. From here, basically, would be a gradual descent down because it's all constraint restrictions in place. So the plane will just hit each constraint as we're coming in close. So it's good. Making that turns. Airport is in sight. Coming into land here now. I'll let the crew. And we'll go ahead and activate the approach phase. And we'll go ahead and confirm that. Start to slow the plane down now. Go flaps one. Keep flaps one for a while now. I need to bring it down any quicker. We'll maintain flaps one.
Approach control, American 1835 at 12,000.
American 1835. Expect ILS approach runway 3 for right transition up at Lima Alpha Golf Echo.
Expect ILS approach, runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo, American 1835. Approach control, American 1835 at 1000.
American 1835. Expect ILS approach runway 3 for right transition up at Lima Alpha Golf Echo.
Expect ILS approach, runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo, American 1835. Approach control, American 1835, passing 1000 for 2000.
American 1835. Expect ILS approach runway 3 for right transition up at Lima Alpha Golf Echo.
Expect ILS approach, runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo, American 1835.
American 1835. Climb to 12,000.
Climbing to 12,000, American 1835. request 10,000, American 1835.
American 1835. Negative. Sorry, unable at this time. American 1835. Cleared ILS. Approach runway 34 right. Transition up at Lima Alpha Golf Echo.
ILS approach, runway 34 right, transition Papa Lima Alpha Golf Echo, American 1835. Approach control, American 1835 at 1000. Approach control, American 1835 at 1000.
American 1835. Descent to 6,100.
Descend into 6,100, American 1835.
American 1835. Cleared to intercept tower. Frequency is 132.65.
Final approach speed, tower 132.65, American 1835.
Getting a descent now, coming into the final approach into the airport here. Sun's starting to come out. I got my chips.
Tower, American 1835. On final, runway 34 right.
American 1835. Altimeter 30.29er. Clear to land, runway 34 right.
Final approach speed, altimeter 30.29er. Clear to land, runway 34 right, American 1835.
Minimum. I was scuffing these nuggets now at the end. Go around set to 9,000. $500 minimums. Cruise control. I mean, flag cruise control. There it is. Autopilot disengage. I have manual control.
300. 200.
And we're frozen. I love that.
100.
Flight slow.
40.
Oh, this is a shit one.
30.
This is a shit landing.
100 above.
That was a shit landing. Reverse out.
American 1835, gate is left. Contact ground on 123.77.
123.77, American 1835.
Manual brake.
Ground, American 1835. Is cleared off the runway. Request taxi for parking.
American 1835, taxi via Hotel 8 Hotel to Terminal 1 Gate Charlie 1.
Via Hotel 8 Hotel to Terminal 1 Gate Charlie 1, American 1835.
That will be your only indication that it's safe to get up and move about the cabin. We also ask that you keep the aisles clear.
That was a shit landing shot.
For termination of our flight this morning, so we ask that you check your deck pockets, closets, and overhead bins for any articles you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening the overhead bins as heavy articles may have.
I'll be honest with you, that was a really shit landing.
On behalf of your entire flight crew, it's been our pleasure serving you this morning. Have a pleasant stay.
That was a really shit landing. Why is there a tug out here? What the fuck's going on? I have no idea why there's a tug here. Terminal 1 Gate Charlie 1. I'm going the wrong way. That's all good. We're just going to do this real quick and make sure we're going the right way. We might as well just cut across at this point. A shit landing, we might as well finish off with a shit taxi. It's so good now that Marcus has officially reintroduced their lemonades now that are with sugar. Charlie one's at the end here.
ground. Delta 534. Request start up and push back. Delta 534. Start up and push back. Approved. Approved. Delta 534.
Traffic.
Classic. We're on the ground. There's no traffic. Bit more. Come on. A bit more. That wasn't bad. That was pretty close. Engine's cut. We're going to go over to... I forgot to turn on the APU. I'm going to do that real quick. External power available? No, external power is not available. We'll have to wait for the APU to spool up, unfortunately. He wants me to turn the engines off, but if we do that, then we've lost all power to the aircraft. So I'm not doing that. Until we get APU powered up. APU is available. Power is off. Shutting down engines. Alrighty, team. We made it. Welcome to Salt Lake City. Oh. We're a bit rotated here. We're a bit upside down. Welcome to Salt Lake City. And thank you for tuning in for the stream. Short little stream tonight. It's good to get things back up and running. Until next time, take care. You're extremely late. How does that even happen? You were here the whole time. Oh, you weren't. Oh my god. What's happened there? Houston, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. We're a bit stuck. What's happened here? Man! What if I do this? I am. What's happened to my fucking camera? Oh man, we're a bit stuck there. There we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. Hello. Hello there. I hope they're all not fucked like that. There he is. There he is. Puddles. You're in the chat. Well, I see one of your face, lol. Well, I had to log into my account. Neo94GG. Don't even know who you are, but welcome. I love how everyone comes when I'm finishing the stream. It's classic. You all just missed the stream. I'm kind of glad you did. Misso's on the PC playing Supermarket Sim. I was wondering why you would be playing Supermarket Sim, Puddles. That makes more sense now. You weren't. So that's a weird game for you to play. We just arrived at Salt Lake. We did a flight from Denver to Salt Lake, and my Macca's came mid landing. So my landing, I was eating nuggets and crashed.